What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Today we're going to look at a couple of charts from yesterday, Landshare and Tectum. They both. I thought Landshare was going to do a fake out. I wasn't sure. It looked like it was faking out yesterday, but we're going to take a look at the charts today to see what that outcome was, and also Tectum that looked like it looks like it broke out. You didn't have much time to pick up Tectum before that breakout. We're also going to look at Veracity and Trias, and we're going to look at two cryptos that are in good buy zones, Carat and Leox. All right, and so without further ado, let's do this. A little bonus for you, Bitcoin essentially doing what we thought. Didn't really. Yesterday people were getting a little nervous, right? But it just wicked like it did the previous 4 times when it got close to this level, and it didn't even touch it this time. So that's pretty cool. As we're a few days away from the end of the year, Bitcoin is looking like it's gonna bore us a little bit. But at this little triangle area right here, at the beginning of next year, at this little triangle area right around here, where it intersects with these two lines intersect, that's more or less when they're expecting a approval of the first wave of approval of the Bitcoin ETFs. So that's pretty interesting. I want to say that my prognostication would be just a big pump, boom, maybe to 50, maybe even higher. You know, maybe it just rips right on through here, and then a drop between the approval and then the launch date. Perhaps there's some stuff. The approval and the launch date. So within that lag time, it could be a matter of days. It could be a matter of weeks, maybe a month or two. But I think it's probably closer to a couple of weeks. That lag, we could see some type of drop. But we'll see. We'll get there. Anyways, let's get to the altcoins. Bitcoin looks pretty cool. The rest of the market actually looks very bullish. Look at the dollar. Broke below this area of support. The next area of support would be around 136. Everything else looks pretty bullish. The bearish dollar is good for the markets. It's good for Bitcoin. Okay, just so you know, generally speaking. Also, bearish bond yields also good for the dollar too. That's the 2-year. Looks like it's dropping. The 10-year dropping as well. BTC dominance again. It's still dropping, which is good for total 3, and we are still going up. I thought maybe we could do some lateral movement here, like we did here, but so far, we'll see. Maybe it's still possible that we do some lateral movements and then we go up again, possible, or we stay there for a little while, you know. But I think again the bias is towards the upside. Okay, let's take a look at Trias really fast. Trias is playing with this level again. 2 days, right? 2 days essentially. Well, 3 days in the last, since December 20th, 3 days of red, right? And then this is more or less for Trias would be this little sideways, but this looks like it's quick. Let's see if it rejects it here at $8.49. Right now we are up against it. On the 22nd of December, we got a little higher than we are currently, but let's see if we can actually break through here. If we break through here on Trias, guys, man, that's going to be very, very positive. All right, obviously they're going to be areas like $10, maybe $20 as psychological support areas, but I don't see too many areas of resistance after that. This is an important area. Once we get out of all of this, then I think there's a lot of clear skies for Trias, and the project is amazing. If you don't know about it, definitely go take the time to go learn about Trias. I think you'd be convinced, like I am, that this is a project that is going to do extremely well. It's in a lot of different narratives. Very lofty expectations by the team. The team is strong. The team is connected. They are focusing over there in Asia, but I think their focus will be eventually world domination. All right, so that's Trias. Veracity, interesting, right? I was mentioning that we could see something when the last time that it dropped right below it. It did spend some time on below it, but then when it did get back up, it did this. All right, so is that same thing playing out right now? Right now we are at 0.0074, and it looks like it could be possible, right? If we break on through, we could probably try to touch a penny. boom, 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 boom in the next coming days and weeks before maybe coming back down or maybe staying up here and continuing up, depending on what the rest of the market does. But I mean, Veracity, I personally think is actually at a good buy area as well. Trias, ooh, look at that. It's up to what it was on December 22nd. Let's see what happens. It's pretty interesting. This is like for Trias I just think we are approaching areas where, you know, it's like the last stop. Okay, that's another thing that I wanted to say about that. I mean, although you can obviously, if you can obviously pick up here, but I mean, it would be nice to pick up in this area, in this channel, before it starts pumping up hard, guys. All right, just so you know. But Veracity, I think out of the two is probably in a better buy zone. Although, man, if you don't have any exposure to Trias, it's not the worst thing in the world. All right, now let's also take a look at land share. Yesterday, right, it was right here, right, and I was like, oh, okay, it looks like it could break out, but it looks like maybe it's a fake out, and if it's a fake out, it comes back down. If it's a breakout, we need to see a body over it. And well, look at this big green body. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That looks to me like a breakout, guys, like a breakout. And let's see. The next stop would probably be around here at around $2 psychological level. See if we could finally break on through. Boom. And then 217. And after that, I see some relatively clear skies on the way up to what this structure says we should get to, which would be around $5.37. So just to follow up yesterday, land share. Looks like we broke out. And here's another one that broke out. Tectum. Right here, remember, I was like, oh yeah, a couple strong rejections from here. Didn't even get to this level, so I'm like, you probably should buy. But I thought we would spend a few days here before the move up. Nope. You had to be quick on the draw. To catch it below $10, and now it's at $18.71. So there it is, guys. You got to be quick. Again, as I've been mentioning probably in every video, guys, the bias is towards the upside. Okay. Now, two cryptos that I think are in pretty good buy zones right now. One of them is Alaska Gold Rush, ticker Carat. All right. It looks like we are still in consolidation. Got rejected from this 0.018, so it's not yet time. Maybe we spend a little bit of time coming back down here, getting close, before eventually breaking out past this. Right now it's at 0.017. I would be accumulating. I actually do want to accumulate a little more, but I'm gonna wait. I can afford to be patient because my average buy is down here. Although honestly, if it gets even close, I will buy. I believe this project is going to do really well, and it so far has not taken off completely. All right, it has moved up nice. Consolidation before, I think personally, the next leg up. All right, just to get back to all-time highs, which I think it definitely will from where it is now, is what is it? Almost a 7x, guys. All right, Carat, good buy zone for Carat in my opinion. And another one that I don't really talk about, I just have a trading position, but I might turn that trading position just to a long-term hold. Leox, the longer it stays down here, if it gets a little bit below my buy area, 0.68 cents. Right now it's at 70. I would pick up a little more. I gotta find some capital though. So I gotta find some capital. There are some positions that I wouldn't mind divesting out of and putting it into this one, but we'll see. I'm still debating, but right now, honestly, like below 70 cents, below 68 cents, I think would be great. So that's another one. Leox, luxury tokenization of luxury goods. So real world assets, Galileo protocol. And so far, it's after a pump, it looks like it's a nice consolidation. Who knows for how long? Eventually, the trend and the bias is towards the upside. So there you have it, boys and girls. Okay, land share broke out, and it broke out strong. Okay, Tectum broke out strong and broke out quickly. All right, so we do have to have some type of we should be on top of these things, guys. Okay, I'm not saying go all in, but I mean definitely, you know. Boom, nibble. I mean, not even wait days. I mean, you can even wait like an hour. You can even wait 30 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. There's no wrong way to it, you know, depending on how you see things, right? If it's at, like, for example, in the case of Tectum, where I was like, buy it under $10, then I'd be like just nibbling, waiting a couple of minutes, seeing what happens. If it drops, boom. Wait 30 minutes, see what happens, boom. Wait an hour, see what happens, boom, and keep buying, because sometimes that works to your benefit. All right, Trias. This is it. Last stop. Trias looking very strong, and 2 good buy zones for Carat and Leox. All right, but you see on those little charts, guys, you know, we are in upward. We are in how I believe it, and I know some people still don't think so, but I think we are in the beginning stages of a bull market. Okay, we are in the beginning stages of a bull market. Obviously, the good stuff happens after the halving event, so also keep that in mind. But also keep in mind the halving event is only a few months away. So I mean, your window is dwindling. Your window is dwindling, and people are expecting big things from crypto, and it's something like manifest destiny. If everyone believes it, it'll come true. Let's leave it at that. Guys, if you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. It helps algorithms. I want to grow this channel, and I see that we are growing a little bit, so thank you so much for that. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.